Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Black Butler episode 12. Yeah, I'm trying to get some of these out a little bit at a time, so that way by the time I get done with them, they'll hopefully be both done around the same time, you know? Anyway, this episode essentially is CL and them trying to find Elizabeth before anything happens to her, which the beginning of this episode does not bode well for them. Because it kind of seems from the way we look at it, it kind of looks like she's already been turned into a doll. And we're too late. Or at least she's, close to being finished. Yeah. When all this is going on, essentially, Grell and Pluto end up finding where they're supposed to go. But the kicker is that only a demon hound can unlock the door. That should be kind of a bit of a clue that something ain't right here. Because they've got a demon hound with them. They get in, and they run into a bunch of other dolls that attack them. I don't know if it was the last episode or this episode, but they get attacked by a bunch of dolls. And the doll that's been making them, the guy from the other episode, he's being very creepy, and we actually find out later that he actually is a doll himself. But he doesn't know this. He thought he was human the whole time. Anyway, Sebastian ends up getting control of the dolls by singing that stupid song and making them go boom, essentially killing the dolls and killing the poor girls they were created from. And CL ends up finding out that that same symbol that he encountered before he met Sebastian, or after he met, I think it was before he met Sebastian, or before he formed the contract with Sebastian, that same symbol that he saw before is in the floor. So it's connected somehow. Now that I've seen the whole show, or the whole first season of Black Butler, the whole first season, it makes sense. Anyway, they end up finding Elizabeth, and I don't know if she is completely a doll or if it's not, the process hasn't completed yet. I assume it's not. And Sebastian and Grell end up taking down the puppet guy, but he ends up trying to report to his master, and they find out that whoever's in charge of all this wants to take down CL and kill him because he is unclean. Yeah, that's going to be repeated a whole lot in the show, just as a warning for those of you who have not seen it. And it turns out the master is another little puppet. The puppet gets up very creepily and runs away. And when it runs away, it gets grabbed by somebody, and at the point when I was watching this episode, I did not realize who it was. But now that I went and looked back on it from, episode, 13? Because it showed, like, a recap of what happened. I think. It was either that episode or episode 13 and a half, because I think 13 and a half was doing the recap for the major events. But yeah, it showed who grabbed it, and I didn't realize at the time, but now I realize that was Angela. The girl who had the demon hound in the first place, in the episode where they showed all the dogs and everything? That girl. I'm like, what has she got to do with all this? Oh, she's got a lot to do with all this. We will see. No, it was episode 13 and a half, because 13 has nothing to do with what happened this episode. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I like this episode because not only does it kind of, what was I gonna say? It kind of gives us hints as to who the main villain is, essentially. At least an idea of one of them, anyway, because there's two. I think. Because I think and another one are one of the same. I'm not going to say who and who, obviously, because we will see in time. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and I will see you all next time.